Due to liberalization of the economy and rapid urbanization, the vehicle population in Indian cities is growing rapidly. In India, over the past 50 years, approximately 38 million vehicles have been registered, and this number may shoot up further in the future. The increase in the growth of vehicles results in an increase in the demand for the energy. The transport sector in India is a major energy-consuming sector. The demand for fuel is likely to increase exponentially over the next few years. The key challenge facing India today is bottlenecks in energy supply, which may prove a constraint for economic growth. Ensuring an adequate supply of fuel to the transport sector should be an immediate concern, considering the transport sector has direct implications for the economy. Another related problem facing the society today is environmental pollution. The increase in number of vehicles would definitely worsen the air quality in the future. This would result in health problems as well as decrease in visibility during peak hours in Indian metros, giving rise to road safety concerns. It makes sense to find environmentally friendly forms of energy to improve the quality of urban life. Diesel is the norm worldwide for heavy vehicles to transport goods, except for a few cities where CNG buses have recently been introduced. Diesel is the fuel for mass transportation. Diesel offers compelling economic advantages. Traditionally, petrol has been the fuel for passenger cars. Technologically advances have now made diesel-driven cars extremely popular in the advanced countries of Europe. In Europe, diesel has little or no price advantage over petrol. However, diesel cars are gaining greater popularity and are likely to increasingly do so in future. 1 out of every 3 cars sold in Europe runs on diesel. 1 out of every 2 cars sold in France runs on diesel. Diesel engines are finding increasing acceptance even in sports and luxury vehicles. The smoothness and mobility of diesel fuel is especially important for diesel engines and machines that use rotary and distributor type fuel injection pumps. In these pumps, the fuel itself lubricates moving parts as it moves through the pump. This is where biodiesel can greatly increase the efficiency of a machine. The efficiency of other diesel fuel systems, which include unit injectors, unit pumps, and inline pumps, also rely on well-lubricated diesel fuel. The reason that biodiesel fuel in blends of 20% or lower are usually added to regular diesel fuels is because biodiesel fuels consisting of methyl esters of soybean oil. Biodiesel is not necessarily that new of a phenomenon. It has been in the spotlight lately because of rising diesel fuel prices and its potential to become a substitute for fuels that produce a lot of soot and carbons. These poisonous elements which are associated with regular diesel fuel emissions, especially buses. India imported 2/3 of its petroleum requirements last year, which involved a cost of approximately Rs 80,000 crores in foreign exchange. Even 5% replacement of petroleum fuel by biofuel can help our country save Rs 4,000 crores per year in foreign exchange. It's utmost important that the option for substitution of petroleum fuels be explored to control this burgeoning bill. Many alternate biodiesel fuels have been shown to have better exhaust emissions than traditional diesel fuel. Jatropha biodiesel holds promise as fuel alternatives for diesel engines. Depletion of the primary fuels, biodiesel, are agriculture oriented. A number of researchers have shown that Jatropha biodiesel has fuel properties and provides engines performance that is very similar to diesel fuel. Jatropha biodiesel readily mixes with diesel fuel and it runs in any diesel engine without modification. It also reduces serious air pollutants such as particulates, carbon monoxides, hydrocarbons, and air toxics. Jatropha curcus L is a fast-growing and long-lived oil plant found to be growing in many parts of the country. It is found rugged in nature, can grow and survive with minimal input in marginal land. It begins to yield seeds after 2 to 3 years of seeding and grows up to a height of 1.5 meters to 2 meters. It is a drought-resistant perennial living up to 50 years. The oil obtained from Jatropha curcus L is not edible and seed kernel contains about 48.5% of oil. Jatropha plant yields 5 to 6 kg per plant and 2,500 plants can be grown per hectare. If 10 million hectares of wasteland is brought under Jatropha cultivation, it can yield 15 million tons of seeds at 1.5 million tons per hectare, which after extraction yields 4 million tons of oil. By transesterification, an equivalent amount of biodiesel, that is almost 1/10 requirement of diesel in the country, can be produced.